fitted it with an eye on the man with the ponytail. He buys chips and then moves away from the counter to eat them. Then a woman comes in and wipes her hands on the hair of this second man. She then wipes her hands on his jacket and bizarrely starts making strange bleating noises at him. Seconds later, the man with the ponytail speaks to him and then launches into this vicious attack. He then calmly picks up his chips and walks out, leaving his victim unconscious on the floor. The police urgently need help in identifying him. He's blonde, about 6 foot tall, and in his early 20s. He may have a southern accent. If you can help identify this man, please call Crimestoppers on 0800 555 111. That's Crimestoppers on 0800 555 111. Your call will be confidential and you may even qualify for a reward.
As we've seen on...
And that's what this armed robbery awareness training is all about.
Can you all just jot down in the back of your notes there exactly what you've just seen? Description. Really, the shock tactic is just to show people how swift and how violent these crimes can take place. It is a very difficult thing to say to people, to be calm when they're confronted with this sort of violent criminal. Don't move! But what we try and do is give them other things to think. Gun as a handgun. There's many different styles of handgun. I'm not going to go into every different type that's on the market nowadays because there are a lot. But needless to say, the two main handguns are the automatic and the revolver. More identified with your Western type of weapon. This is probably more the designer weapon used in films nowadays. But if someone can identify the difference between that as an automatic pistol and that as a revolver, it will help the police track down these people. So I'll pass them around. They're not going to go off. But the weight in them, the actual style of them, is similar to the identification of people's hairstyles, colour of their eyes, tattoos, anything like that. If a weapon is used and you can identify that style of weapon, it will help the police to create a better picture.
Intended to take lethal weapons out of circulation before villains can get their hands on them. Each of these boxes contains an illegal firearm. There are about 2,000 of them of all shapes and makes in this strong room at Staffordshire Police Headquarters.
The weapons here range from the small bore target pistol to the full bore semi-automatic pistol and the full bore revolvers. All of the weapons were voluntarily surrendered by certificate holders as a result of the recent legislation changes. The weapons are boxed up and they're taken to a recycling facility where they are smashed to pieces and then subsequently melted down for scrap.
With a cargo like this, the police aren't taking any chances. An armed convoy is taking the illegal guns to be destroyed. The route and destination are secret. Such is the threat from professional thieves who need firearms.
Every weapon that we expected to be handed in has been. Those weapons are now not available for people to commit another horrendous crime like Dunblane. They're not available to somebody burgling a house who finds that weapon as part of the burglary and steals it. And one would have to say that those removed from circulation are a good thing.
This is all that remains of 150 handguns, 237 magazines and 7 long guns. The potential threat from these weapons has gone. The scrap metal will be turned into manhole covers. But the war against armed criminals is far from over. Police estimate there could be as many as 2 million illegal guns still in circulation in Britain. Many of them are in the hands of criminals.